Ladies and gentlemen, hello. My name is Nurain binti Muhammad Fauzi and I am from UiTM Kedah. So, my task given is to differentiate between the Islamic finance and conventional finance. So today I want to share to all of you the topic given is the differences between the Islamic finance and conventional finance. So stay tuned. What is Islamic finance? According to Ibnu Yusuf, Ibnu Taymiyyah and Ibnu Khaldan, Islamic finance can be defined as the creation, developing and delivery of unique customer satisfying competitive products and services at a profit to organization and customer in the light of Islamic values and principles. In general, we know that our country, Malaysia, have been used Islamic finance in banking system. So, Islamic finance is the broad term used to describe a wide range of financial transaction that have been approved by a recognized authority as compliant with Islamic law, or we can say that is Sharia. In other words, we can say that Sharia is a set of norms, values and laws that governs the Islamic way of life. But what is Sharia? Sharia is a governs that all the aspects in Islam, including the faith, worship, economic, social, political and the cultural aspect of Islamic societies. So guys, we know that our country, Malaysia, have been used this Islamic finance in banking system, where we know that all other company that have been used this Islamic finance. So, in short, we can say that Islamic finance have been used or in Sharia in their business. What is conventional finance? So now let's see. Conventional finance is a home financing scheme offered by a financial institutions or bank which are not guaranteed by government agencies, where this conventional finance is not applying the values and Sharia in Islam. So at the last of this video, I will tell you the list of banks that have in Islamic bank and conventional bank. So stay tuned and stay with me, guys. We move for the first one, the first difference of the Islamic finance and conventional finance. The first one is the objective. So the objective of the Islamic finance is mobilize the resources to develop the society, where the profit is not the sole of the objective, but for the conventional is to attract the resources and lend them to gain profit, where this conventional finance is more forward to profit maximization. Okay, guys, you can see that the objective, the differences between the Islamic and conventional have a difference, where the conventional more to profit and the Islamic more to Sharia rules in business. So guys, we move to the next one. Then is the second is the principle or the sources. What is the principle of the sources in Islamic and the conventional? So in Islamic, the principle is based on the principle of Islamic Sharia. Of course, Islamic use Sharia in their business. But what about the conventional? Conventional is based on fully man-made principle that they make to use in their business. You know what is the structure or operational mechanism that used in Islamic and conventional finance? I will tell you. So the first one I will tell you in Islamic finance first. So the first one in Islamic finance in structure is, first one is sources of funds, pool of funds, applications of funds, Islamic banking contracts, income from activities and distribution of income, where less expenses in business. So guys, in Islamic that I said earlier, income from the activities, where any activities in Islamic finance they make their income from the activities that they make. But difference from the conventional. So the structure of the conventional financing is the first one is the customer deposits, invest or utilities, interest income, customer lending, and also interbank borrowing. So guys, you can see that the differences between the Islamic finance and conventional finance and the conventional finance are very different in structure and operational mechanism. Where you can see that the Islamic finance is more the Sharia, and where Islamic finance is no riba. Right? The conventional is income, where the income they get from the interest in the business that they make to make more profit. We move to the next one is the value propositions. What is the value propositions with difference between the Islamic finance and conventional finance? Let's see that. So the value proposition in Islamic finance is, the first one is more bringing benefits to the doorstep of the customer in a manually beneficial manner through partnership modes of financing. Next is Islamic also in value propositions is firmly rooted in the Maqasid Sharia, involve ethical investing and green business. It also includes the modern social investing, ethics, environment stewardship, consumer protection, shareholder, and also global development. So guys, you can see that the Islamic finance is more to the Sharia and Islamic, and they also have Maqasid Sharia. Okay, so is the conventional. What is the value proposition of the conventional financing? Okay, the first one is the conventional financing is geared toward consumer-friendly customer service that are meant to attract more customers with the ingenious objective of profit maximization. Next, involve socio-economic, gradually gaining grounds as part of the aftermath of the recent global meltdown. Okay guys, you can see that conventional financing is not have Sharia and Islamic in their business to get the profit with what they want to do. Because of that, we can see that Islamic Sharia is have in our country, in Malaysia and others of Islamic countries. For the conventional financing was used by in one world use, where not all of the countries use Islamic financial. So conventional financing use one world where they not use Islamic. Guys, besides that, I want to share to all of you the benefits of Islamic finance and conventional finance. So let's see. The first one, the benefits in Islamic finance is, the first one is reducing the impact of harmful products and practices, where Islamic finance no gambling, no riba, and follow the Sharia rules. And the next one is justice and fairness, where Islamic finance also is based on the profit sharing in principle. The risk is shared by the bank and customer. So next is the benefits of the conventional financing. So the first one is, if make early settlements in conventional financing, or you guys make the conventional bank, where people make the early or late payments or default are more transparent in the contract as compared to Islamic finance. So next is in loan in conventional financing. If a borrower alter the terms of the finance, where they increase the facility amount, the loan agreement would only need to be arm's length. So now we move to the instrument offered by the Islamic finance and the conventional finance. So what is the instruments that offered in Islamic finance? The first one is we have musyarakah. Musyarakah is a joint venture. It's joint venture in a business that the partners or the company make an agreement in a business. The second one is murabahah. Murabahah is cost plus finance, where the capital that was contributed by the partners that they have agreed in an agreement that made by the ratio the capital that they contribute in their business. The third one is mudarabah. Mudarabah is a profit sharing among the partner that they have agreed in the agreement based on the ratio where the capital that they make in that the capital that they contribute in the business. For instance, I want to give you an example. A business have partner Ali and Ahmad. Ali contribute 70% the capital in a business, but Ahmad contribute only 30% in a business in capital. So based on that, in a profit sharing, Ali can get 70% of the profit, but Ahmad can get 30% of profit based on the contributed in capital. So the next is ijarah. Ijarah is leasing in business. The fourth is wadiah, safety, takaful, Islamic insurance. So now what we have takaful in our country? So I can give you one of the example of the takaful is AIA insurance is one of the takaful that used in our country. Next is sukuk. What is sukuk? Sukuk is Islamic bonds, or we can say that as Islamic debts in our country that they have been used. Then we have buy al-ina, hibah, and al-rahnu. So next we move to the instruments offered by the conventional financing. So what is the instrument offered in conventional financing? So we have bill of exchange, commercial papers, interest rate, cash settlement, liquidity transaction with government, equity and debt financing, customer deposit, long-term and intermediate-term bonds, ordinary shares and equity share, and also we have commercial in general public. Last but not least, I want to share to all of you what kind of the banks that have in our country that in Islamic finance and conventional finance. Okay, in Islamic finance, of course, we have Bank Islam in our country that make in Islam or use Sharia value in their business. Next, we have CIMB, we have Maybank, we have RHB, we have FIN, and also we have public and bank and so on. For the conventional, also we have the same bank, more to the Islamic where the Islamic banks have the name of the Islamic, but the conventional no name of Islamic. For the example, we have public Islamic Bank Berhad, but for the conventional we have public bank Berhad. So that was the difference between the Islamic financing bank and also the conventional financing bank. So guys, before I end this presentation, I want to all of you list down below in the comments what kind or what other kind of banks that have in our country that make in Islamic and conventional financing. So that's all from me. Thank you guys for having me. Thank you. Bye. Assalamualaikum.